This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Hello everybody, welcome to Trips and Tips with Klein Tours. I hope you enjoyed my grandchildren singing This Land is Your Land, This Land is My Land. That's all very special to us, and I know it is to you as well. My name is Adele from Klein Transportation, and I'm co-owner of a transportation company locally in Douglasville. I'm sure you probably maybe have hopefully ridden on some of our tours, and maybe you organized a trip for a group. But today, thank you for joining us because we have two very special tours that we're going to be featuring today. They're customer favorites, and I also have a few of our group leaders with us today, Rose and Diane, and they're going to be sharing something that you might be interested in trying. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have you ever seen our motor coaches going down the road in this area and wondered where are they going and who is on board and how did that trip come about? And that's what we're going to talk about today, because our group leaders are very special people. They create memories for all the people that are on board their trips, and special memories that last a lifetime that they talk on and on about. And that's what we're going to do this morning. Talk to Diane and Rose, and let's get to know them and see what they have to tell us about being a group organizer. I know that when you are a group organizer, you can travel for free, and that's a very special thing. So Diane, tell us about, I know that a long time ago, probably back in the late 70s or early 80s, it's been quite a while, right after my father-in-law, William Klein, got the motor coaches, and they were more of a luxury motor coach for our area. And I know that you had some people that were following some school bus trips that you had been doing, and then you decided that you wanted to try to do an overnight trip with one of our luxury motor coaches. And that's when you came into our office. Could you share a little bit about that experience, Diane?
Yeah, I was interested in doing a Florida trip, and I went down and talked to Wayne Klein and told him, I want to go to Florida, but I want to go to St. Augustine, I want to go to Cypress Gardens, and I gave him a list. And he said, you tell me where you want to go, and you get the people to fill the bus, and we'll do it. And we did. And that was back in 1985, and I had 48 on the coach that day. And then we continued, and we did a yearly trip for 26 years. Every fall, we did anywhere from a 7 to a 9-day trip. One year, we went to Texas for 12 days. And we've had followers that come back every year. Of course, in the past, we lost a lot of people, but we still have a few that are hanging on since we started.
It's been quite a few years that she's been doing some wonderful trips, and I know that the community looks forward to hearing from Diane. And Diane, tell us about, I think you named your group the Good Time Gang, is that right?
Yep, I started the Good Time Gang.
And I was on board a lot of those trips, and let me tell you, we had a great time. It surely was a Good Time Gang. Can you tell us a little bit how you kept in touch with your Good Time Gang? How did you keep in touch? How did they know what was coming up? I know you don't use a computer, so...
No, I don't. I'm computer illiterate. But actually, it started through the church and just family and friends when I started to go to Ocean City. And then I also worked for a school district for 22 years. So we got some more people, and we got their families and their children. And it got to the point that I didn't have to contact them. They contacted me because we went to Ocean City twice a year. And it's the same way now. I have the same people that follow me. And usually if I do have a trip, I have a sheet for the next one and they sign up.
Well, I can tell you that Diane puts a lot of special touches into her trips, though. She has wonderful games. In fact, for Klein's Klein Tours, we do have a tagline that's called "Half the Fun is Getting There." And I'll tell you what, Diane does really make sure that half the fun is getting there. Of course, when you come on board, there's something special about traveling by motor coach. It's stress-free. You don't ever have to worry about where you're going to park, and you don't have to worry about the traffic. We have professional drivers that take care of all of that. So Diane provides all this fun on board. We have videos that we play, DVDs, and we used to do some singing as well. We used to do some singing. And I remember that one trip she did down to Nashville. That was a huge amount of fun. We practiced singing Elvira on the way down. That was some time ago. And then when we got down there, we actually went into a studio and they recorded us, our singing. So we were singing Elvira on the bus, and it's just a lot of fun when you travel with family and friends. It's more fun. So do you have any trips coming up that you want to tell us about?
Well, I have, I'm down to doing mostly day trips now. I am going to Hunterdon Hills. Actually, it's next week. And for those that do not know, Hunterdon Hills is a dinner theater. It's one of the better dinner theaters. It's a sit-down dinner. And then I'm doing one for Christmas, a Christmas show.
Okay, well, I know that you went to Branson a couple times on your trips. Can you think of any favorite shows or anything that you saw when you were in Branson?
Oh, we found that a lot of the local people versus a big name. Of course, we like the Presleys, and but there's the Bromley family. There's local families that have their whole family involved, and we find that we like a lot of their shows. Of course, they have Ride the Ducks in Branson. We're actually going to Branson in the fall. A friend of mine is doing the trip, and we have 12 shows included. So it's going to be a wonderful trip, and that's going to be in September.
And you can find that trip to Branson on our website at www.kleintransportation.com if you want to look up that Branson trip. So can you think of any other favorites, all-time favorites that were yours when you did your trips?
Well, as far as the overnighters, probably one of the favorite ones versus Florida. We like Florida. We like Florida, we like Branson, and one of the top ones are Myrtle Beach. We love Myrtle Beach. We're planning on that for next year. As far as what I did from '85 till last year, was probably the 12-day to Texas. That was unbelievable. Fun, fun, fun.
And like I said, it's so fun to travel by motor coach. All you really need to do is pack your bag, and we put it underneath the coach, and you're on your way to a stress-free, wonderful vacation filled with lots of fun and wonderful sights. So we do have, behind us here is listed one of our tours that we do. This is one of our all-time favorite one-day trips to Ocean City, New Jersey. And I know that Diane and Rose and myself, actually, I hop on board that motor coach down there. It's a wonderful day trip because it's a family town, and we do it every Friday. And the reason why we do that is because it's, like I said, it's just a customer favorite. So we have it scheduled for every Friday, and it's only $37. So we're going to ask Rose to tell us a little bit about what she likes so much about Ocean City, New Jersey.
Okay, I've been going on that trip for many, many years. Since my children have been small, they have fond memories of that day trip. And now my grandchildren have the same memories and fun times there. But it's really a fun-filled day. You leave early in the morning and arrive down there and have breakfast. That's always a big thing. Go for breakfast, and after that, we change and go on the beach for several hours, and from there we come back, change, and get on the boardwalk and shop and go for dinner, and it's just a fun day. And my children and grandchildren have always loved going there. As of myself, I also enjoy it. And it's just a fun day. And I'm so happy that we're able to do that and not worry about driving. We just can ride along and get down there and have a lot of fun with the people that are on the bus. There's a lot of camaraderie on the bus, and it's fun. And we do enjoy that. We really do.
Yes, Ocean City, New Jersey is one of my all-time favorites as well, so I can see why it's a customer favorite. And I'll tell you when you especially appreciate when you don't have to drive. After you've been out in the sun and having fun, that's tiring. And then you can get on the bus and sit and relax and just enjoy the ride home. So we've included for you today a little clip about Ocean City, New Jersey, and we hope you enjoy it.
We're ready. Ready for business. Ready for relaxation. Ready for your stay. Are you ready for your Ocean City, New Jersey vacation? Ocean City is ready for you.
Hello, welcome back again. We're so glad you've tuned in. We have some great information for you, and we really think that this is something that you might want to try to do. To be a group leader and travel free, Klein Transportation provides all the tools for you to help you be a group leader, and it's a great opportunity. And we're right here in the community. We're a family business. We're very approachable and friendly. So now I'd like to introduce to you so we can get to know Katrina. Katrina is from Wellness Group Ventures Club. And thank you, Katrina, for joining us today. And I know that you are more of a technology-savvy group leader. So you have all that wonderful knowledge to be able to use technology to keep in touch with your new customers, and you're pretty new at organizing groups. I know that, we just met not too long ago, and you organized your very first trip with us. So tell us about how that first trip got started.
Well, I love to travel, and I've been organizing group trips in the past for previous companies I've worked at, and I've decided I wanted to create my own group. So what I started doing was looking at the local bus companies in the area. I'm from Lancaster County, but I was very attracted to the Klein Transportation website. And when I went out there, I saw that you could sign up as a group leader for special promotions and newsletters, and that's what I did. After that happened, I actually received an invitation about going on a FAM trip, which would be a familiarization trip for those who don't know what a FAM trip is. And these are great trips that are offered to the group leaders. They're free. We have a great time. And so I signed up for that newsletter, and shortly after going on the FAM trip, then I received a great offer from Ashley, who I think is in your sales department.
Yes.
And this was a deal that could not be beat. It was a hot deal. I've never seen anybody else do this. And it was $5. It was offered to the group leaders only to do a full bus at $5 per person to go to Atlantic City. Mm-hmm. So you could never find that anywhere else. And I know Ashley worked that out especially for us. So I hopped on that really quick. I called her up, and I was determined I was going to fill the bus. And I thought, this is a great way to promote my first group.
Right.
Now you could use it. We had the option to use it however we wanted to. So you could have made a profit on the tour if you wanted to. If those people who had their groups, they could have done that. Mm-hmm. Offered a really deep discount and still made some money. But for me, I was determined I was going to fill this bus and go from zero, to a full bus with this trip. So I did that, and I advertised it and was able to fill the bus. Mm-hmm. Went from 0 to 60. And actually, I had signed up for the smaller bus. I called Ashley at the last minute. I said, hey, I have so many people that are so interested in this trip. Can I get a bigger bus? And so she accommodated me, and off we went. people were so excited about that trip.
So you can see, folks, it's very easy. Katrina just went onto our website and she saw where you could sign up for newsletters from there, and that's how she got an invitation to this event that Ashley had put together, and that was a FAM tour. And that's another one of the tools that we offer to our group leaders, is we put together FAM tours, as Katrina had explained, and then you can go from there. It's very easy to become a group leader and travel free and create memories for lots of your family and friends. Now, I know that I met you when we had done a trip down to Atlantic City as well, and that was for something a little different. But before that happened, we recognized that you had so much enthusiasm over this special deal, and she just had all this fun with all her participants on her tour, that we decided to have a group leader roundtable, because we knew that you had so much technology information to share with all of us. We learn from each other, you know, and that's what's another good thing about Klein's, is you can feel very comfortable because we help you, you help us. It's just that's just kind of the way it works. So we invited Katrina to a group leader roundtable. We got a couple group leaders together and we had some roundtable discussions how we could help each other. So tell us a little bit about that experience.
I thought that was great. I was very impressed that Klein was even interested in getting the input from the group leaders. And it was a great way for me to meet the other group leaders and just have a nice sit-down round table discussion. I remember we came to your office, and it was a small group, but we all had a lot to say. People in travel love to talk, and we have a lot to say. So it was a great discussion, and we did find out some things that some of us were doing similar trips, such as maybe going to casinos, but we were having trouble filling the bus just on our own. So we were working on different ways that we could combine our trips together and still make the trip go instead of canceling it. So that was one of the things that we talked about. I also remember that Klein was interested in also helping us promote our trips through them, and I thought that was a great idea. So it was a wonderful experience, and I really appreciated the time that you took to sit down and talk to us and get our feedback.
So then we had another trip coming up. It was a marketplace. And I don't know if you were able to tune in, but recently we had a marketplace down at the Valley Forge Casino, and we interviewed some of the vendors that were there. We got to talk to a lot of friendly vendors who were excited and enthused about their destinations. And so that's another tool that we can offer to you as a group leader. You're invited to go to vendor marketplaces. So Katrina had signed up for the vendor marketplace, and we asked her, we said, Katrina, you have such wonderful ideas of how you keep in contact with your customers that you have on your tours. So could you let our folks know, our other group leaders that are going to be on board, and explain to them how you do this technology-wise, because we all need to learn more about technology. And she was so willing, she put a PowerPoint presentation together. And tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that was fun and exciting. I didn't expect that, but I was really excited to do that for you. And wasn't quite sure how it was going to go, but like you said, I put a PowerPoint presentation together. I stood in front of the bus, and I shared the things that I had found worked for me starting out as a new group leader and using technology. Now, what I had known in the past is many people are using what I would call the older methods, or the typical classic methods of promoting tours, and they are collecting cash, and they are posting flyers out at the markets and different areas, and they're keeping them to your school groups and your senior groups and clubs like that. So what I brought to them was different ideas using the internet and other technical tools, as you said. I showed them that there are free ways to promote your club, and you can do that. As I said, I used this as my example with this trip that we did to the casino, and I was able to do a press release on that because I was not making money on that. It was I kept it as a nonprofit tour, so it allowed me to go on your local cable television TV shows. such as this one, and they would put their community events out there for free. I also use the local newspaper. They will do press releases for new groups because they're excited of different things happening in the
Right.
community. And then I also put it on the website. You can start with a free website using Leadly and Wix and some other things like that. You can put your group information on there. And then I was using some services such as Eventbrite. So Eventbrite out there, they will promote, it's a way for you to put your event out there for free. It allows you the opportunity to provide cash, check, credit card payment services. And they do the SEO, which basically says when people are Googling for an event, they're looking for something to do, it will go out, it will come up on the Google search, and thousands, hundreds of thousands of people can look at that. So I was enjoying showing them tips and tricks such as that on the internet.
Yeah, that was, I was on that motor coach excursion where she did her PowerPoint presentation. I was very impressed, and she did this out of the goodness of her heart. She did that. So I think just that's so wonderful, Katrina, that you are willing to share your knowledge in that way. And like I said, being a group leader is something that you might want to consider doing. It's a great way to travel free, travel by motor coach, of course, and just stress-free travel, which is a lot of fun and even more fun when you go with family and friends. So give it a try. Sign up on our website. Check out our website, and you can sign up there for newsletters, or you can give us a call and talk to our friendly staff there, and we'll be very eager to help you. Whatever you are interested in, we can help you with new ideas. If you have an interest in quilting or flowers, you can always incorporate that into where you would like to travel to, or history, or just plain old down-home fun trips. We're there to help you. So also, as you can see, we have Niagara Falls trips, and we have some coming right up. The one that we have in May and September is actually crossing over to the Canadian border, and that you can sign up individually. That's part of our tours, and you can find that on our website, or by calling you can sign up. Crossing into Canada, you do need a passport, and the one in August, that's in the United States. That stays in the States, so you don't need a passport for that. So please join us on some of our trips, and especially to Niagara Falls. And we do have a little film about the Maid of the Mist, and I'm sure you're really going to enjoy it. So we hope to see you on the bus.
It was amazing! It was so much fun!
People have to come here I was told about it, but seeing it is completely different.
Just felt so magical.
I thought the Made Mist was a lot of fun.
Makes you feel very small against nature. It's wonderful.
I waited a little too long before I put my hood up.
It was like a big rainstorm, but you were sitting on a boat.
You find yourself in awe every time you're on the boat.
Being so close and actually feeling the wind and the water pushing you around.
It was beautiful. We like that a lot.
We love it. We will come back. Made of the Mist, 사랑해요. I think that it might have been the funnest thing that I've ever done.
You know, half the fun is getting there when you travel in style and comfort with the added benefit of safety and convenience. Wayne Klein of Klein Transportation is committed to providing superior quality vehicles for passengers and employees. He invites you to board our new 2014 MCI model J4500. You're going to fall in love with its classy curb appeal and its attractive exterior LED lighting system. Passengers and driver safety is always a priority, and the Klein fleet of MCI coaches is among the safest vehicles on the road today. The new J4500 employs a substantial front structure that features corrosion-resistant components and uses biodiesel, which offers better fuel efficiency to protect our environment. Now, when entering the motor coach, you'll be impressed by the patented spiral low-rise stairwell. The stylish cabin reflects the quality of Klein service that you have come to know and expect. The tiered theater-style seating in the first few rows offers everyone a prime view through their expansive scenery-sized tinted windows. Comfortable seats with first-class legroom and LED-lit interiors create now a sense of drama and elegance. There are 6 15-inch widescreen high-definition monitors for your entertainment, the largest available within the motor coach industry. 110-volt outlets throughout the coach, allowing you the convenience of charging your electronic devices for business or pleasure. The Klein fleet offers the best-in-class partial rack space and a convenient restroom in the back. Safety features of the J4500 include a fire suppression system, which immediately notifies your driver of a fire on the coach and utilizes space-age technology to put it out, even before help arrives. There are non-slip surfaces throughout the coach, including on stairwells and in aisleways. The vehicle comes equipped with electronic stability control, which evens out your already smooth ride and keeps the coach well under your driver's control. Each seat on this new coach is equipped with 3-point safety belts for your safety. The driver's seat has the industry's highest position to maximize driver visibility. The windows are laminated and tinted glass with a dual latching emergency exits offering awesome visibility and safety. Drivers also have all their controls within easy reach with the new ergonomically designed dashboard. Pre-trip inspections are further aided by the J4500's ability to automatically perform a light check from the driver's dash. This coach is the global leader in vehicle electronics and diagnostic manufacturing, enabling the Klein professional technicians to access problems from a one-touch screen location. Whether now you're a first-time motor coach traveler or a long-time loyal customer, we invite you to join us on board our new MCI J4500 to the destination of your choice. We offer group charters and travel planning assistance for group leaders. Klein Tours pre-planned one-day trips and overnight excursions for individuals or small groups. And of course, our regularly scheduled Pennsylvania or Atlantic City casino trips. Our friendly and helpful staff is available to assist you simply by calling 1-800-451-6700 or get a quick quote online at KleinTransportation.com. Half the fun is getting there. Welcome aboard.